Hello guys, welcome in the next video of Databricks. Let's go through SQL. Join queries. We need to understand how it works. How join SQL queries works in Databricks. We are taking as simple we can start so we don't have any issue in understanding. Let's click on Join Examples. Notebook, as you can see, we have written SQL queries beforehand so that we can save some time. As you can see, we are already in the Join Example notebook, and our interpreter type is basically SQL. As you can see, we have also attached our cluster to our notebook, which is up and running in the first cell. We want to execute a create statement, where we want to create a sales data table using our previously used CSV file. Over here, we are just providing the path of our CSV file, and header and infer schema is true, so that we have data type and header defined in sales. Data table, it's executed. As you can see, it's giving us, okay, that means the table is being created. Next table, we are creating orders in the same way. We are using a CSV file, which is already uploaded into the Databricks. Header and infer schema is true, so that we have properly defined headers and data type available in table. Let's execute this cell. Also, as you can see, it's giving us, okay, meaning we have both. The tables are created in Databricks. If we want to check both the tables, we can go back in the catalog menu in Databricks. You can see we have already a default database. Click on that. Then you can see order and sales. Data, both tables are already created. To understand what is in the tables, let's run select star on the top of both the tables so that we know what columns and data types we have in the table. As we can see, we have sales data table available there. We have row, ID order, date, ship date, and kind of similar columns which we already had earlier, and all kind of columns are there. Mainly, I want to focus on two columns, order ID and product ID. I want to specify because we will make some joins with orders table. Using these two columns, let's go in the next cell. As you can see, we have select star from orders. Table, let's execute it once so that we can see number of columns we have. So as you can see, we have three columns, order, ID, product ID, and return date, and few column values are also null. The first column, as you can see in the order ID, is null. We have created this kind of data so that we can do some experiment and we can show you some queries how to handle null and what is the impact of these columns. Where value is null, let's go in the next cell. As you can see, we are trying to create a join between two tables. First table is sales data and another table is orders. And we are joining on the top of order. ID column and order ID columns are basically available in both the tables, and it's a simple join. There's no difference in normal SQL statements and in Databricks SQL statements. So inner join is almost similar. Let's run this cell. As you can see, we are able to select two column customer name and region out of both the tables if you want. Then we can also make a small difference. Over here, we can go and let's get the return date. Also, you can see we have written data available column and all the values are null. Let's scroll it once so that we can see. Okay, some dates are coming in between where we have dates available. This is the simple join example. Let's go in the next cell here. We are taking left, join example. And I want to select all the data from sales, data table. We are selecting customer name, region, sales, profit, order, ID and return date. Let's execute this one. As you can see, we don't have any SQL difference in Databricks and normal SQL statements. All statements are similar. As you can see, few columns are coming from the sales data table, and one column is coming return date from the orders table. So if customer has returned any order or not, all kind of customer details are available. Let's execute the next cell. In this cell, We are trying to get the right join. Where I want to see is there any return, where we don't have the customer details. So you can see the first record, where we have a return date available in orders table, but we don't have any customer record. Using that, we can find out all the return dates in the orders table, where we don't have the relevant data in sales data table. Let's go in the next cell here. I want to create some group by examples using join. So similar join, we are taking inner join example, and then we are grouping on the top of customer name where we have written available. And if a customer is returning at least once, then it will give us to count for the return. And I have already applied order by on total return. So let's execute this one. As you can see, we have customer name and total return available. I'm doing descending order so that we have top return available on the top of the results. Let's go in the next cell. Here, we want to create few examples, not using joins, but using inner queries. So as you can see, I want to select all the sales data where order ID is available in the orders table and return date is not null. So let's run this. As you can see, we have all the sales data available where we have return date is available. That's all we have for this video. I hope you learned something about Databricks. In the next video, we will go through Databricks, new topic. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and see you in the next video.